Hello and welcome to Cosy Homes. My name is William Avedi and this is a program that shows you how well to furnish and maintain your home. In the last 2 episodes, we have looked at glassware and crockery, all at Oswald Wholesalers Kenya Limited. And in this episode, we look at something different. Although on occasion we appreciate antique cutlery, most of us stick to our everyday sets, not knowing that there exists a variety. And that is what we are here to find out. Welcome.
We're going to our cutlery section.
Okay.
This has quite a wide array of shapes and designs. In our cutlery, we have considered good quality cutlery that will be able to resist any region. Say, for example, there are some cutlery qualities you find like at the coast because the water is quite salty and hard.
Okay.
You find that some cutlery, if it's not good quality, then you have a bad experience.
For long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by that, you've ensured, what material are you using?
Well, stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's advisable for the cutlery you're having be stainless steel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
because it's rust-free and all that, so you're good to go. And in the lines, what is available, you will see that it's quite a large variety and very comprehensive for people who are quite detailed.
Very true.
So that if you are having a buffet set up and you need something that you can be able to serve with using from a bowl or a chafing dish, you have a serving spoon, you have a serving fork, yeah, which is quite large enough to use.
Yeah, it's large.
Yeah. And you have a carving fork. You know, you have your mbuzi leg and you want to be able to
nice cuts.
Yeah, that's right. This is soup ladle
for
serving from your soup tureen. Then you just
your consomme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a cheese knife.
We have a cheese knife.
Yes. Interestingly, for the people who are fairly sophisticated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're all stainless steel.
Yeah, stainless steel.
Okay. So it's quite a variety.
Exactly, that's right. We have a butter knife for being able to butter your bread. All the other main items are available, considering the table fork or joint fork, joint knife.
I'm assuming this is what we have.
Yes, exactly. You find that for even steak, we have a well-serrated knife that you are able to use. Because again, why we recommend that somebody should have a knife or fork with a stainless steel handle, complete body, is because if you have a knife with a wooden handle, it's very difficult to disinfect. There is bacteria everywhere.
Yes.
Assume it's wet, and usually there are some hidden areas that it's hard to clean and disinfect.
So that's why it's purely stainless steel.
It's purely stainless steel.
So it's important for people to know that we have different cutlery for different uses. Like
exactly.
For joint, like you said, the soup.
Yeah, that's right.
Like you'd find at home, in the home setup, people just use a knife for whatever reason.
Yeah. That's why we recommend that people should get professional advice. Even for their home use.
Okay.
Don't just experience that only when you go to a hotel outlet, but you can translate your home to fairly be upgraded so that you're using the right item.
How well are these materials supposed to be maintained? How well can they be maintained?
Well, they are kept in a normal wash at home, and there is usually a cutlery rack that you are supposed to keep them.
Yes.
And normally we recommend that after washing, you don't let your cutlery dry with spots of water or soapy water on them. After washing your cutlery, polish them.
I was actually to come to that because I see in mostly hotel setups, they usually, it's like they polish the cloth. For what reason do we do that?
No, it's just to avoid, because during storage, when you keep however much, it's rust proof, but keeping a knife, assume it's wet, on another knife and another knife for 2 or 3 days, then again you are promoting the growth of bacteria, the influx, because in between there you have no control.
From what I'm getting is that these are very sensitive equipment, and so the way we handle them should really be in a more appropriate
That's
manner.
Right. Okay. That's right. And again, I would want to mention that for sharpening of your knives,
That's still in maintenance?
Yes.
Okay.
To keep the full term of the knife, after having spent all your hard-earned money, you need
buy
a sharpening steel
Oh, okay.
so that the blade of the knife is well maintained.
So this is a sharpener?
Yeah, this is a sharpener.
Ah.
So, and you can use it like forever. You know, it never gets finished.
Never gets finished.
But again,
Because, trust you me, what people use at home, it would make you, you know, I don't believe it's hygienically approved.
Exactly.
Because people just do it against the wall or a stone.
That's
so
right.
that isn't hygienically approved.
And that's why the lifespan of your cutlery cannot be achieved, the full lifespan.
Okay.
Because you use the correct equipment in handling, the blade is really well protected and you'll have it sharp enough to do what you want to do.
I can see the knives, they're in different colors, like the handles. You can see
Yes, exactly. Because, you know, in our trade, we don't just do buying and selling, but we are also sensitive, having entirely dealt with the hospitality industry.
Okay.
We know that there are certifying bodies and inspections that come around. And therefore, for the hygiene, you see there is an influx of many diseases that people do not understand. This crops up from the way they eat or serve or prepare their food.
Very true.
Hence, we have brands like Senelli and Victorinox. Which then come with color-coded knife. Yeah, there are quite a variety there, and each color is for usage for a specific item. So that you are not using the salad, you know, the knife to cut your salad, then at the same time you are using the same for red or white meat, and then use it for bread. Every item has a specific color coding so that it enables you to keep a few range that will enable you use it for
the purpose it's intended.
That's right.
I didn't know it also applies to the knives, because I knew it did for chopping board.
Yes.
But for knives, that is totally new to me.
Exactly.
Is there anything else maybe you think our viewers need to know?
Well, we have quite a variety of other items, and yeah, I mean, in cutlery, as I said, when we came from that line, is that there are quite a variety. I mean, different shapes and designs with similar usage. If you want for a bit more sophisticated person, you are going for your snail or small salad fork, you are able to achieve something, or you have your coffee. Most people, even in the domestic setup, they do not know that for the tea and coffee is a whole different ballgame. I mean, there is a coffee spoon and there is a teaspoon.
Do you have the two different kinds?
Yes, we do. Let me just show you. This is a teaspoon.
The difference is in size?
Yeah.
Okay.
The coffee spoon would come slightly smaller. Yeah. So then that.
And this one is quite small.
Yeah, that is a coffee spoon.
It's a coffee spoon.
See, so that helps you to understand that the smallest of all is usually a coffee spoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Anthony, with the information you've given us, it makes me wonder, do you offer any form of consultancy?
Yes, we do. We do offer free consultancy.
Free consultancy?
Yes, for anybody who has, say, built their house and they are looking to furnish it, more aligned towards kitchen and appliances. We are able to do that for you for free
of charge.
To advise you, give you the budget.
Do you go on site?
Yes, we go on site. We visit the site in order to be able to assess and see. Sometimes you may need to guide us through what budgets you are looking to spend. Then we factor that in. Otherwise, we'll just give you 2 or 3 options And we can even set up for you a sample room to be able to have a look and identify what goes down well with you. Then you're able to take
So maybe you just tell our viewer back at home how then they would find you.
Yeah, I need to remind that we deal in brands that are reputable, that are internationally recognized, like Speglau with a unique range of glasses, Cameo, China for the crockery. We also do rug, porcelain, Akorok, Ocean. We do Cup, which is from Turkey, and we do also Kokmas, and quite another wide array of products. We also have OMS, which is our brand for appliances, microwaves, blenders, all that come in OMS brand. You will be able to see it in the supermarket chains, or you can come directly to us and be able to purchase.
Okay. So thank you so much, Anthony. That was quite informative and educative. We really appreciate it, and it was nice having you in the show.
Karibu sana. Pleasure is mine.
If you're the kind of person who's been using stones or assorted metal items for that matter to sharpen your knives, you now know better. We take a short break right now, but we'll be back with more. Welcome back to Cosy Homes. This is the part where we get practical. And budget being one of the major constraints when it comes to home furnishing, it's always important to get a little know-how. So right in front of us we have is it pom-pom or pampas? Pom-pom.
You can call them like pom-poms or pom-poms.
Oh, pom-poms. So pom-poms, pom-poms. Then we have the beaded table mats. And we have a variety of them. And Gertrude is going to show us how to make them. These are things that make our home look beautiful. These are put on the table and they really change the look of that area. So maybe we just start with the pom-poms.
Okay. So for the pom-poms, you need a working cloth or a dust coat.
Okay.
Because the thread comes out in a bad way, and then it identifies the environment. So with the apron,
just to keep it together, you have to use a cloth.
Because every cuttings will be here. Yeah. Then afterwards, you go and throw them.
Okay.
Yeah. So like this.
They come in different colors.
Yeah. So for them to be in different colors, you need different colors of threads.
Oh.
Yeah, so let me use color.
And is there a way maybe you can there is. You can use different colors on one pom-pom?
Yeah, like this one.
Okay.
Or there's another way of doing it, like this one. But this one, it's to avoid wastage of thread. Like maybe you've made different pom-poms, and then the thread that remain are so few, like it's not a big one. Short. Yeah, so like this one, so you combine them.
Like the white and now the black.
Yeah, you combine them that way. But you can't use it like just for no reason, you just decide. Or maybe you want to make it more decorative, then you can mix colors of different themes, like Kenyan theme, red, black, like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, let me...
I want to know, I'm really curious, with how you get that shape and how everything is just fit together.
Okay. So we remove the thread. Okay, we just need one end, so it's here.
Okay. So you get the end first?
Yeah. Then
what size do you need?
Oh, if it's this size.
Or they come in different sizes?
Yeah, you use 4 fingers. So depending on the size you need, you can use 4 fingers, 3 or 2.
Or 2.
Yeah. So like this.
Just tie it around your palm.
Yeah. Then you need a lot of thread.
A lot of thread.
For it to be like this ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is nothing you're putting inside?
Nothing.
Just thread?
Yeah. So help me remove from this one.
So you need a lot of thread
Yeah.
for it to be fluffy. That means if you use a little thread, you won't get
It won't be like this one, you see? It will have spaces. Can you see spaces?
Yeah, there are spaces.
This one. So this one and this
Also,
one are
for it
different.
to be tucked together and just all together, you have to use a lot of thread.
Yeah.
Okay. Still not enough?
Yeah.
So you're going to make a red pom-pom.
Yeah.
Oh, so this means compared to the floor mat, it's thread consuming.
Yeah. So it can be small but very expensive.
But very expensive.
Yeah.
And the reason being that you're using a lot of thread.
Yeah.
How many can you make from one roll?
Oh, the bigger size, this one, around 3.
Only 3. So that's enough?
Yeah.
And just
Then you can use, you can
so it's
cut
like
another
just
thread.
feel the whole of your hand.
Yeah, like this. You lay it in a straight way. Can you see?
I can see that.
Yeah. It's this way. So you put it there and wrap at the center,
wrap
like you tie it.
Okay. Just across it.
Yeah, at the
Around
center.
it.
Ensure it's the center. It should be tight enough.
At the center.
Yeah.
What if you were using different colors? At what point would you have incorporated the other thread?
Oh, you begin with all of them.
All of them at once?
Yeah. So it's like this. Then you begin trimming. Like this. It's a lot, so that's it.
Yeah, it has.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sergey.
All the thread have to be cut.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big pom-pom.
Yeah.
Just compared to the other, the floor mat, this ain't that involving.
Yeah.
It's just the know-how.
Then you come to the other side.
Okay. Can start seeing that shape. It's coming out really well.
Okay, so you can begin trimming.
Oh, you now reduce. You can again reduce the size of the thread.
Yeah. To make it like a ball.
Like a ball.
Yeah.
So the important thing to note is that the middle thread, the one you used to tie around, has to be firm enough.
Yeah.
Because when it comes out, to spoil the entire thing.
Yeah.
So you can make as many pom-poms in a day as possible. We can make a lot of them compared to the floor mat.
Yeah.
And these are the shreddings. They become waste. You can't use them.
You can put them in a flower base, a clear flower base. It's decorative too.
Oh, these shreddings.
Yeah.
So the main activity is just shredding the pom-pom. That is what consumes most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the end of whatever you're doing, we're going to get something that looks like this. This is now a pom-pom. And maybe just tell us where they're used. Like, what are they used? Where would you place your pom-pom?
You can put them in a bowl like this, different colors. It will be decorative.
It should be decorative.
Yeah, you can make a pom-pom tree with them. So it will be like a flower.
Flower.
Yeah, and then you put it in a flower vase. And then you can use these ones. You put in the flower vase. They'll be decorative too.
They'll be decorative too.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you've enjoyed, and I do hope to see you again next week as we explore more aspects of home furnishing. I've been your host, William Avedi. See you next time.